If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
All right, this is a sneaky great game.
Yes, it is.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Indianapolis, the place where Tom Brady lost a Super Bowl to the Giants. The Colts, a team that has bedeviled Brady at times.
Yeah.
The team that they didn't necessarily light the fuse, but they poured gasoline on the Deflategate fuse. That's for damn sure, thanks to DeQuell Jackson taking that deflated football to the sidelines.
Do you know which team Tom Brady hated the most when he was a Patriot? The Indianapolis Colts. Do you know which team rushed a football to the sidelines and said, check the deflation levels on this right here? The Indianapolis Colts. Do you know which general manager, Bill Polian of the Indianapolis Colts, said, we got to change these pass interference rules. This is ridiculous what they're getting away with over here. The Indianapolis Colts. Brady, it's Colts week. I don't care where they're playing. I'm looking at Tampa in this one.
Nice. Yeah, the only person out for this game is Antonio Brown. We'll have some guys that'll go up, work out, and see how they're feeling, and possibly have all hands on deck. Maybe not have a couple.
Bruce, encouraged by what you've been able to see from Devin White in the last 2 days, I guess?
Yeah, very encouraging, and he's one of those guys we'll wait and see.
Right, and Mike had mentioned his back. I know he was able to go a little bit today, it looked like. Is he encouraging at least what he was able to do today?
Yeah, he looked fine.
Here we go. I got one first where we separate ourselves right here.
Well, we already did with the Titans and the Patriots. I'm taking the Colts, though.
I'll take the Bucks.
Bucks favored on the road in Indianapolis when Robert Mathis is going into the Ring of Honor. All the OGs will be in the building. There's no way Carson's getting 3 alongside Jonathan Taylor and losing. With that being said, a lot of the coaches for the teams that were around when Robert Mathis was doing the things that he was doing to earn his spot in the Ring of Honor are coaching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. So they might have a little juice as well down there.
Oh.
And I like Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm a big fan.
I mean, listen, this is two teams that are hot, or at least the Bucs are hot after one game. They've changed my thought a little bit, the way they looked the other night. I know it was the Giants, but with Gronk healthy, yes, Sean Murphy bunting back on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, it makes me think a little different of them. So yeah, Jamel Dean, he's healthy at corner. So I look at the Bucs to me as still kind of. I think you're starting that incline like we saw last year. Gronk being back on the offensive side of the ball is huge. It's one more mismatch you got to worry about with Evans and Godwin. I think the Bucs also realize, hey, they got to run the ball a little bit. It just helps Brady. It helps him feel more comfortable. It helps protect him. So I'm looking at the biggest thing is, do I think the Colts can pressure Brady with just the front four? And I guess I'm saying no. I don't think they're going to be able to do it consistently enough. It's a good front four with the Colts. I don't think it's a great front four.
Hey, Coach, along those same lines, Vita Vea, I didn't know if what kind of progress you were able to see from him this week.
Yeah, he made steady progress, and again, we'll see how he is in warm-ups.
As shaky as this defense has been, the Bucs defense against the run here of late, for the year, body of evidence and work, they are still allowing only 78 rush yards per game, which leads the National Football League. So now we have the immovable force versus the what was the
irresistible force?
The object, yes. So you have the classic clash.
Yes, strength on strength.
Yes, it is. And I believe Jonathan Taylor will have a long, hard day against this front, because the miracle that happened was Vita Vea thought his knee was wrecked. And when he went the next day for his MRI, they said on one of the telecasts the other day that he cried real tears when they read him the results of the MRI, that it was not torn. And all of a sudden, he's back. He's Lazarus. And they say he's ready to go for this Sunday.
That's going to be a great. Hey, Quentin Nelson. You can make a case he's the best lineman in football. He's definitely the best guard in football. Him and Vita Vea and Sue.
It will be the best 2 sumo wrestlers in pro football going at it head to head.
Yes.
And with Rob Gronkowski, obviously he played a full game and he's gone through a full week of practice with you and everything. But of course he's had issues with the back and things like that. How have you seen his body kind of respond in the last week since he's played?
He's fine. He had a good week of practice.
Okay, I told you, Gronk's return changed everything the other night. It just looked different to my eye test. When Tom's got one guy that is his security blanket that when in doubt, I can throw it to 87, everything changes. It opens up lots of lanes for everybody else, and all of a sudden it seems different.
And on the back end there, I don't think they're talented enough to slow Brady and company down. You know, the other side of the ball, hey, can the Colts, run the ball the way they've been with Jonathan Taylor? I think they can run the ball just about on anybody in football, except I just don't know if I'm ready to say that with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not. So I don't know. In this type of game, I'm going with Brady and the Bucs on the road. I think they're going to start their climb to remind us that they're one of the best teams in football, if not the best, despite how much better the Colts have played over the last 5 or 6 weeks. 30-24 Bucs.
And they're really effective at using a defensive aggressiveness against them. As a coach, what are you telling the guys this week in order to keep them from reacting in the fashion the Colts wish to see?
Nothing. Go get them. Sick them.
Awesome.
Wow, I got 30-23. I got 30-23. I didn't punch it in, but that's my score. 30-23. The Colts have been very good recently, and they have reached a new level since the loss to the Titans. They haven't given up, but they're getting the Bucs at a bad time. The Bucs are starting to figure things out, and Gronk coming back is a huge part of that. There was a confidence the other night, and I know it's short week and it's road trip, but they understand the importance of getting this win and continuing on the right track if they want to force the road to the Super Bowl through their stadium. Last year they went on the road every step of the way to a Super Bowl that was played in their stadium. This year, I think they need those home games, and they need to get this win in the sight of a Super Bowl. And Tom Brady needs to muster all of that hatred of the Colts to find a way to get this win, and I think he will. I think it's going to be one of the best games of the week, but I like the Bucs by a touchdown.
The return of Sean Murphy-Bunting, I told you the other day on Tuesday that it just looked different to me because he's the legit starting corner. They just haven't had it. They don't have Carlton Davis back, but all of a sudden, the whole defensive backfield started to look right to me, and they started to get a little better pass rush, and I think the defense is poised for takeoff. I think as they approach December, they're ready to make another big run at a second straight Super Bowl.
Skip, they're going to have to be, because this will clearly be, I believe, the best offensive line they will face.
Something reminds me in the back of my head that once upon a time, early this year, that Shannon Sharp jumped completely off the bandwagon and said, I am done with Carson Wentz.
Because he would play it like, You saw him?
I did. Are you back suddenly?
Freaky Frank got it right.
Okay, I have to make my pick, which is I say the GOAT wins 24-20. Okay?
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day. Thanks for watching.